Hey, what's going on, people? It's your boy Brown Bald here, coming in for a rewatch of the video that I said I was going to do. A rewatch from the channel Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared. And this is my favorite video of them. There's more, but this is my particular favorite. There are some videos that I've seen before, but I can't quite recall them. So I might actually make a reaction. I'm not sure if it qualifies as a reaction because I'm fairly certain that I've already seen them, but I can't recall. So I'll think about it. But either way, how do you call it? Just real quick before we begin, as usual, if you're here, thank you so much for joining me. If you're new, if you like my content, please do me a favor, give me a like and subscribe, comment, share, all that good stuff. Keep this community growing, and help out your bro. And let's get on with the video. So let's go back to the internet real quick. Here on YouTube, Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared. I talked about it in my previous video. I do recommend watching it based on this video here, Time, which is their second video. Only 14 videos. This is a very old channel. I mean, not very old, but it was made almost 15 years ago. 14 years ago is the original video. Bad things that could happen. Like I said, there's a lot of videos that I don't recall watching. So I might make a reaction of those. But either way, like again, let's get to this one right here. It's Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared 4. I believe it had a name, but for now, let's just call it video number 4. It was made 10 years ago, 37 million views. So yeah, it's if you haven't seen it, I hope you enjoy it. This one is based more on technology, computers, online, all that kind of stuff. Again, it could be very dark, so view at your own discretion. But either way, let's get on to it. Let's just put on my headphones real quick. And let's begin. Click on that video. There it is. Big screen.
Oh, I guess it's my turn to choose a card. Let's see. What is the biggest thing in the world?
That's a tricky one.
A mountain? A sky? A windmill?
No.
If only there was a way to learn more about the world.
I like that part. He's just like, just looking at everybody.
Yes, if only there was some way to learn more information
Has
about
anybody ever been in that situation before, where like you're perceived to be knowing about anything, or like, you know, oh, this person knows more about this, and everybody just turns around to look at them, and I've been in that situation a few times in my life, not very often, but I don't know. I don't always like being put in the spotlight. Like, I know a good amount, but I don't know everything, and sometimes I've been in situations where people just look at me to just answer questions that I don't necessarily know that much about. So I'm just like, what the fuck are y'all staring at? But yeah, either way, let's get on with the video. Press play again.
Wow, look!
I'm a computer. I'm a computer guy. Everything made out of buttons and wires. I'd like to show you.
There's a reason why this is my favorite video. Out of all the videos they've made, for some reason, I love the way the song is in this one. It's just so catchy. The computer just shows up out of nowhere. I'm a computer. I'm a computery guy. And I just love that little techno sound to the way of the voice of the computer. I don't know. I like it. It's just catchy to me.
Everything made out
Buttons
of
and
buttons and
wires.
wires. I'd like to show you. Inside my digital life. Inside my mind there is a digital mind.
Oh, maybe you could help us answer this question. What is the biggest
Clever. I'm very clever guy.
Wow.
Count to a 50
in the
in the
blink of
blink
my
of my eye and print a picture and then I tell you the time. Help you to find something you're wanting to find. No, it's easy to be a clever, smart boy like me if you could do it all digitally.
Wow, I'd like to be as smart as a computer.
Actually, we already have a computer.
Great news! Now,
Right here, this is where eventually it'll begin to get very dark, if I remember correctly. I remember basically every time that the red gentleman has a question, the computer just keeps rambling on about stuff that it needs from you before we begin the journey. And eventually, like every time the red guy asks a question or just makes a statement, the computer just kind of just brushes him off like, hey, great news. Anyways, and eventually, because of that, it'll eventually go into that realm of darkness that I keep mentioning. So yeah, let me just rewind again real quick.
Wow, I'd like to be as smart as a computer.
Actually, we already have a computer.
great news! Now, before we begin our journey, I just need to get some information from you. What's your name? Where do you live? What do you like to eat?
I live in my house.
Spaghetti.
Well, my name is
Great news! Now, just a few more questions.
So here, like I said, probably nothing that nobody has actually, brought up before. But right here, like, the info that is asking, the name, where you live, all that kind of stuff. Definitely a jab at, I guess, media sites, and just like a reminder that how much of our information is out there. So definitely, like I said, they started off very light, very kid-friendly to a certain degree. And eventually, hey, did you know this? So, yeah. Again, right here, it's just funny. Like, hey, great news!
House.
Spaghetti.
Well, my name is
Great news! Now just a few more questions and we'll be on our way.
Wait a second.
What's your favourite colour?
Stop
Do you
talking.
like cows or goat's milk?
Be
Do you
quiet.
have brown hair? What is your blood type? Are you allergic
Shut
to
up.
Don't touch me!
What?
Welcome to my digital home. Everything made out of numbers and code.
Wow, we're all computery.
Oh yeah, wow, because of the computer.
I don't get it. How can it be? If I'm sitting at home, but I'm inside the screen.
But you're not you. You're your digital you. Virtually real, but controlled by real you.
But if he's not quite real, then I'm not real too. And you're not real you is inside your real you.
Oh wow, how amazing and interesting too. But in this digital world, what can we do? What can we
Oh,
do?
good question. It's up to you. In the digital world, there's over 3 things to do.
Wow, look at pie chart.
Digital style.
Do a digital dancing. Hey, this is fun.
Wow, look at bar graph.
Digital style.
Do a digital dancing. Hey, this is fun.
Wow, look at line graph.
Digital style.
Do a digital dancing. Hey, this is fun.
Wow, look at oblong.
Digital style.
So right here, this is definitely, like I said, probably nothing nobody has picked up on before. But, like I said, I am the one making this review, or rewatch, whatever you want to call it. It's a reaction, but it's also me giving my thoughts on it. Right here, what's going on right here, like I said, it's probably been picked on before, but the way I see it, it's definitely a jab towards how we are in the modern times regarding, computers, technology, all that kind of stuff. The computer said, what are the things you can do? Honestly, with the internet, everything that we have so far, our tablets, computers, our laptops, not to mention our phones, a lot of information that was very hard to gain back in the old days. It's just right here in the palm of our hands. There's nothing holding us back to learn almost anything we want to learn. And the sad thing about it is that it doesn't really matter. We are slaves to our conveniences, slaves to wanting to be entertained and the internet was supposed to, I guess, liberate us all, educate us further. But it seems that most people, and I'm not excluded from this in any way. I'm just as guilty of this as any other person. We waste our times on bullshit. Instead of, and I do my best here, to look up topics that I'm not familiar with, try to educate myself as much as possible. Of course, nobody can know everything, right? I think that's what we call wisdom. We know, knowing what you know your limitations. But that aside, my point is that I would argue that not a lot of people are like the few of us that try our best to learn more. Everybody just wants to go to such a revolutionary technology like the internet and computers and everything. And instead of actually looking forward to learning more, we all just go there to have fun. Look up digital dancing, digital style. Maybe the pie chart would be the only one out of those options that is educational, or whatever kind of graphs you're looking up. My point is that the way it keeps going over and over again. Oh, look, a pie chart, look, a graph. Oh, digital style, digital dancing, over and over again. That is a jab at the bullshit that we constantly go through, that we see, instead of actually trying to look at something useful that could be beneficial to us on our own, in our lives. It's just, oh, look at this little funny video. Oh, look at this over here. Look at that over here. Like I said, I'm not innocent of this either. I am just as guilty as any other person. And like I said, this is what I like about these videos. They talk on subjects and they point out things like that. So like I said, it get pretty dark, but also very revealing at the same time. But let me stop interrupting the video. I'm just giving my little 2 cents there.
Digital dancing. Hey, this is fun.
Wow, look, nothing.
Style. Digital dancing. Hey, this is fun. Style. Digital dancing. Hey, this is fun. Style. Digital dancing. Hey, this is fun. Dancing. Hey, this is fun.
Wait, what?
Damn. Okay, that's pretty much it for that one. Okay, so yeah, that was Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared 4. I think it used to have a name, but I don't know what it's called. Let's just call it Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared 4. That's my favorite video. The only reason I like it more than the other one is because I like the song, the computer and everything. But yeah, like I said, definitely a jab at today's modern world. And not to mention, towards the ending, I can't quite decipher it myself. There were some videos made, other channels much smarter than myself, that pretty much break apart the video and give you a whole dissection of what it's actually about, what these things mean, etc. So yeah, my perspective towards the ending, as our little red gentleman goes into the back room where the cable was running towards, I think that one is more a jab at how things are presented to us online or on a TV show or whatever. And it looks so magical, so beautiful, but then you go peek behind the curtain and you see that it's very it's almost like a look into reality. So yeah, and how the little thing, hey, you're not invited, and the little clip, what's going on, click, and he just pops away like, hey, you weren't supposed to see this, guys. So that's what I picked up on that. I could be wrong. Again, this was Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared Part 4. I hope you all enjoyed it. This is your boy Brown Baldy. Thank you so much for joining me, and you have a good rest of your day.